Jackman.
Yeah. Keycard drop, now the drip resume. Work day off, but the collar still groom. Dress code say nah, but I talk in past. One glance clear like a backstage pass. Sock tuck lows to the step hit high. Reflected clean in the bottle glass sky. Cubicle done now, flexing glow. Salute got flair like a promo show.
Wristband flash like a club invite.
Cover feet, alright, walk through that.
Shoes catch light in the velvet crowd.
Cover feet, alright, walk through that. Bus stop lit with a chain link flash. ID tucked deep in the thrifted sash. Overtime check, gotta bounce or nod. Lace slip drip, make the clock applaud. Steps in sync with the line outside. Heels click, echo, but I never slide. From cubicle walls to this marble floor. Same cool frame, just with darker lore.
Wristband flash like a club invite.
Cover feet, alright, walk through that.
Shoes catch light in the velvet crowd.
Cover feet, alright, walk through that.
Wrist catch light in the velvet invite.
Cover feet, alright, walk through that.
Shoes catch light in the velvet crowd.
Cover feet, alright, walk through that. Coat check smooth, never skip the beat. Even my nod got a synth repeat. Plastic cup grip with a paper wrist. Body on chill, but the mood on twist. Dress code bend when the energy lean. Pose too calm in the fog machine. Work week fade, but the silhouette stay. I talk in time like a DJ's play. W2 file, but my fit on preen. Check stuff flex with a thrift routine. I don't yell, just raise my chin. Q split open when I settle in. Everyday gear, but the vibe not flat. Stapler hands, now I hold the stat. Cubicle steps, now the crowd in tune. Break room dreams in a bass cocoon.
Wristband flash like a club invite.
Cover feet, alright, walk through that.
Shoes catch light in the velvet crowd.
Cover feet, alright, walk through that.
Wrist catch light in the velvet crowd.
Cover feet, alright, walk through that.
Shoes catch light in the velvet crowd.
Cover feet, alright, walk through that. Woo! Cover feet, alright, walk through that. Cover feet, alright, walk through that.
Tie half loose, but the stand still right. Walk past glass, whole floor get light. Badge on swing like a VIP tag. Office hall turn to a catwalk drag.
Clock in code with a pinky flick. My stride say raise while the badge go click. Cufflink gleam in a motion blur. Elevator hush when my shoes confer. Break room freeze at the rustle of steps. Even the blinds lean back in prep. I don't sit brew, I just nod and glow. Spreadsheet open like a front row show. Viewed like a trailer drop, scene set. Steps got rhythm like a full cassette. Collar pops off with the monochrome flex. Beat drop hit when I pass that desk. Bus seat thrown in a 9 to 5 haze. Clock handstands just to match my face. Routine though, now I break that lens. Rush hour shift with executive bins.
Tie half loose, but the stand still right. Walk past glass, whole floor get light. Badge on swing like a VIP tag. Wolver's hall turn to a catwalk drag.
Slide through cubes with a no-talk fame. Gesture alone might file my name. Dry erase dreams on a four-wall plot, but I turn memos in the heat on spot. Team chat ping like a remix drop, but my silence louder than the inbox pop. Shift key stuck, I'm still on cabs. Punchlines typed in executive labs.
Daylight dim, but I stay on prime. Desk lamp halo when I flex that time. Deadlines tremble at the sound of shoes. Every slow step got a headline's views. Water cooler quiet, I just breeze on through. Scent like focus stitched in blue. No overtime, just over flare. 9 to 5 rap like a billionaire.
Tie half loose, but the stand still right. Walk past glass, whole floor get light. Badge on swing like a VIP tag. Wolver's hall turn to a catwalk drag.
Yeah. Listen.
Lobby glass frame got a movie stare. Audi clip swing like a spotlight cue. Elevator hum got a scoring flare. Pose like I'm walking a 3 p.m. view. Tie knot sharp like a stealth type plan. Shoes say yes when the hallway bend. Facts roll quiet but my vibe too loud. My steps get clocked before I clock in. Badge in the lane, eyes in the cut. Step through the gate like a Friday plot. Clock don't tick, and pause for the strut. Whole floor shift when the vibe get caught. Shift card click, I don't double tap, but the echo lasts like a hook recap. Break room flash with a hallway lean. My coat got flair in the wrinkle-free scene. D&D mode, but the squad still trail. Aura too bold for the print to mail. Every flow tile feel like bass. Badge on swing with a post-work face. In the lane, eyes in the cut. Step through the gate like a Friday plot. Clock don't tick, it pause for the strut. Whole floor shift when the vibe get caught. Polo breathe with a minimum crease. My name tag talk like a branded lease. Desk guidelines, but I freestyle sit. Mouse don't move till I nod legit. HR nod from across that frame. Said no one logs in like you bring flame. Deadline scared when I log my stance. Inbox clear from a casual glance. Shirt cuff roll, one finger tug. Air in the room, feel cornered up. Even my mug say paid in full. Keyboard calm, but the stairs too full. Not a flex, just posture clean. Smirk too slight for the cam to read. Routine frame like a scene from war. Morning commute with a silent star. In the lane, eyes in the cut. Step through the gate like a Friday plot. Clock don't tick, it pause for the strut. Whole floor shift when the vibe get caught. Desklight flash and my chain go stay.
Blinds pull high, but I lean halfway.
Emails pile, but I float all day.
One chair, one king, that ricochet.
Inbox loud, but I talk in mute. Paper stack neat in a suede type suit. Chair recline with a CO bend. Wi-Fi pause when my steps descend. Stapler chrome, got a light kick spark. Memo too vague, I just leave my mark. Break room wait like a red carpet roll. Time card blank, but I'm still on go. One hand glide on a mouse that froze. Other hand prop in the thinking pose. No rushing pace, just scan then click. Boss walk by, still vibe too slick. Zoom cam off, but I glow on mute. Comments drop when my fit compute. Tie pin angle with a corporate dare. Face so calm, it reboots the air. Desklight flash and my chain gon' stay.
Blinds pull high, but I lean halfway.
Emails pile, but I float all day.
One chair, one king, that ricochet.
Printer spit bars in a jammed up beat, but I stay still in the swivel seat. Key tap calm like a metronome loop. Slide in the stat like a low-rise coupe. No flare loud, but the fist still stun. Light hit badge like a golden run. That's too plain, but the stance upscale. Coffee scroll red like a paper trail. Cubal fade with a sunset glow. My spreadsheet look like a chart top show. Swipe left files like a mixtape case. Each tab hit got a tempo trace. Back straight tall in the break room line. I post too clean for the overtime. Silence loud when the aura stay. One flick blink and the vibes obey. Desklight flash and my chain go stay. Blinds pull high but I lean halfway. Emails pile but I flow all day. One chair, one king, that ricochet.
Hey. Trade. Yeah. Clock hit 6, but the stand still on. Vest tight zip with a payroll lean. I scan wide while the floor get calm. Chair roll smooth in the backlight scene. Staple press click like a snare on loop. No one else talk when I bend that route. Print the sound mute when I pass in frame. Key light hit like a credits name. Imagine the glow, I move with weight.
That's like strobe when I lean too slow.
They hold their breath when I pass that gate.
That's like strobe when I lean too slow.
Imagine the glow, I move with weight.
That's like strobe when I lean too slow.
They hold their breath when I pass that gate.
That's like strobe when I lean too slow.
Break room hush when I cross that tile. Time card beat with a syncopate smile. Shoes still pressed like a record spin. Outfit dull but the tone locked in. Monitor glare make the mood look framed. Chair too still like the clock got game. Deadline float when I flex that side. Every task bow when I raise that eye. Imagine the glow, I move with weight.
That's like strobe when I lean too slow.
They hold their breath when I pass that gate.
That's like strobe when I lean too slow.
Imagine the glow, I move with weight.
That's like strobe when I lean too slow.
They hold their breath when I pass that gate.
That's like strobe when I lean too slow.
Or hum to a two-step loop. Mouse pad glide with a vest type suit. Click no sound but the code run clean. Midnight shift in a midday sheen. Name tag slight with a quarter tilt. Aura speak loud while the chat goes still. Snack bar crowd but I walk on beat. Elevator close when I drop that heat. Q-code cage, I make that stage. No badge flash but the door still gauge. Break room mic when I cough on cue. Phone screen lock from a glance I threw. Chair leg turn like a vinyl grip. One flick sharp, get the vibe to flip. PowerPoint scroll got a backlight haze. Shift on shift, I just ride that phase. Badge in the glow, I move with weight.
That's like strobe when I lean too slow.
They hold their breath when I pass that gate.
That's like strobe when I lean too slow.
Badge in the glow, I move with weight.
That's like strobe when I lean too slow.
They hold their breath when I pass that gate.
That's like strobe when I lean too slow.
Too side. Yo, this stands clean, cutting a crowded queue. Slide in line with a one-hand tuck. Tie still sharp while the time gets stuck. No talk mode, just nods and code. Out back gag low with a flex reload. Half step rock and a fold up pose. Shoes clean loud in the beige tone row. Air too stiff in the numbers lane. Stare on freeze while the rules get plain. Still clean curve in the crowded queue. Eyes don't blink when the tag is scanned. Wrist stay calm in the deadline brew. Desk get quiet when I shift my hand. Line rap long like a second debut. Badge read loud like a marching band. Sign-in sheet in a spiral stack. Time moves slow but the presence slap. No back talk, just fold up flips. All they like them while the floorboard dips. Post too firm for a side glance break. Spreadsheet lean when the hallway quake. Whispers hush at a collar fix. Rhythm in place when the logic clicks. Stands clean cut in a crowded queue. Eyes don't blink when the tag is scanned. Rest stay calm in the deadline brew. Desk get quiet when I shift my hand. Line rap long like a second debut.
hit forward, but I never sway. Form scan done with a lay low play. Window glare, catch the audit fold. My file stack got a blueprint hold. Chin on tilt like a brand drop slow. Page turn loud like a stealth type flow. Hands in the pocket, but the posture stun. Silence move first when the audit run. Tie swing lock with a barcode pop. Audit can't blink, but I never stop. Pose on freeze and the motion blur. Crew step back when my line occur. Chair don't roll, I just levitate still. Glow tube mat for a highlight thrill. Click on sin like a gavel drop. Stamp on point when the whole floor pop.
Fast, clean cut in a crowded queue. Eyes don't blink when the tag gets scanned. Rest stay calm in the deadline brew. Desk get quiet when I shift my hand. Line rap long like a second debut. Badge read loud like a marching band. Clean cut in a crowded queue. Eyes don't blink when the tag gets scanned. Rest stay calm in the deadline brew. Desk get quiet when I shift my hand. Line rap long like a second debut. Badge read loud like a marching band.
Body lean like a VIP list. Shoes untied, but I never miss. Yeah. Door swing slow when I nod on cue. Reception stare like a first debut. Mirror panel got a solo cam. Tied too low, but the vibe still glam. 1 foot pivot with a swivel grace. Flow feel stage when I claim my space.
Lovey wop stank with the click on beat. Elevator hush when I step in neat. Best can talk with a one-tone drip. Whole flow pause for the daily flip. Thumb on the clip like a code reset. Vest hang right with a threadless flex. No knee shout, I just ain't go chin. Blazer say yes with a subtle spin. Like tap echo on a marble patch. Air vent breeze when my shoes detach. Pose in place like a loading frame. Everyday start with a hall of fame. Lobby wop sync with the click on beat. Elevator hush when I step in neat. Best can't talk with a one-tone drip. Whole flow pause for the daily flip. Backpack lean at a silent tilt. Badge card dangle with zero guilt. Watch face low with a second hand loop. Button not done, just part of the suit. Clock in breath like a verse on tape. Stride say raise with a celery shape. No one cheer but the hallway shift. Wink on freeze with a payroll gift. Copy room glow in a slow dance hue. Coffee steam rise but I don't need brew. Monday blue, not a tone don't stick. Whole fit pressed like a label pick. Two-step groove in a workspace stance. High five missed, I don't break that glance. Stapler snap, got a backbeat tag. Routine flex in a carry-all bag. Lobby walk sync with the click on beat. Elevator hush when I step in neat. Bass can talk with a one-tone drip. Whole flow pause for the daily flip. Lobby walk sync with the click on beat. Elevator hush when I step in neat. Bass can talk with a one-tone drip. Whole flow pause for the daily flip.
Chill.
Hallway stretch with a 4-digit beat. Steps don't echo, but the glance hit loud. Keycard slide, got a midnight sweep. Face don't flinch when the gate uncloud. Cufflink dial with a time delay. Vest too sharp for a hallway smudge. Badge hang right like a pendulum sway. Desk ain't close, but I walk with grudge. Car tilt with a half smirk pose. Stance locked in like a Monday code. The beat don't drop till I lift my toes. Work week then with my rhythm low. Grid map glare from a screen too blue. Poles say break, but I still push through. Chair don't roll till my eyes give cue. They don't click send till I blink at 2. Lanyard twist on a barcode breath. Even the scanner say that's finesse. Phone stay black, but the vibe still flash. Fit too dry for a trend to crash. Keycard tilt with a half smirk pose. Stance locked in like a Monday code. The beat don't drop till I lift my toes. Work week then with my rhythm low. Hand in pocket, but I run that space. No fast pace, just a preset grace. Mailroom hush when the footstep hit. They print slow now, cause my font legit. Task don't start till my screen stay still. Aura too smooth for a deadline drill. No loud voice, just volume and stare. Keycard swing with executive air. Clock out dream, but the grind don't mute. Shoes don't squeak, just stats compute. Door frame lean like a magazine spread. Swag fold twice in a spreadsheet thread. Time get late, but I stay on track. Move set low with a grayscale tack. Head don't nod, just chin get set. Day don't close till my name reflect. The beat card tilt with a half smirk pose. Stance locked in like a Monday code. The beat don't drop till I lift my toes. Work week then with my rhythm low. With a half smirk pose. Stance locked in like a Monday code. The beat don't drop till I lift my toes. Work week then with my rhythm low. Take it up.
Visit once with a 2-step glide. Chair don't move, but I shift inside. Cursor blink with a no-talk cue. Page don't load till the angle's true. Click then pause, let the silence run. Air don't breathe till the task get done. Back arch crisp in a padded seat. Every inch placed with a downbeat beat.
Pivot locked in a Monday loop. Form too tight for the clock out troop. One hand raised and the tone real line. Fit don't change, but I shift that time.
Wrist don't bend, but the dot gets signed. Keypad wait for my word to align. Shoes flat pressed like a blueprint stance. Vibe too sharp for a second glance. Blink don't lag, just sync with ticks. Air vent pause on my hallway fix. Nothing moved, but the pace got bent. Routine swing in a preset tent.
Pivot locked in a Monday loop. Form too tight for the clock out troop. One hand raised and the tone real line. Fit don't change, but I shift that time. No rush breath when the numbers drag. Posture click like a stylist tag. One lean slow with a toolbar grace. Move get scanned in a grayscale place. No wrist flick, just a line and hold. Or I got time in a paper fold. No fast pace, just a frame by frame. Sit too still, but I flip that game. Desk won't creak when I raise one brow. Whole line shift when I tap in now. Break bell hit, but I stay on press. Calendar fold in a no-slip dress. Motion like blink when the cursor move. Time stretch out when I hit that groove. Chair roll back with a muted slide. Vest stay firm and the shift still ride. Pivot locked in a Monday
too tight for the clock out true. One hand raised and the tone realigned. Fit don't change, but I shift that time.
Photo click once. That's the theme set, desktop clean like a cleared out deck. Mouse don't move till I bob that grid. Even my drag got a playback lid. Slide in calm with a loop type knot. Tie off beat but the thread say God. Shirt untucked but the stance on cue. Deck's too plain but the pose brand new. Photo click, then I lean one side. Photo click, then I lean one side. Photo click, then I lean one side. Photo click, then I lean one side.
Photo click. Photo click.
Photo click, then I lean one side. Posture sync with a chart that glide. Cursor blink when I crack that grin. No task low, but I love that win.
Mouse pad flex when I swipe on two. No scroll bar, but the vibe come through. File pad deep in the code drive run. Still look fly with the brightness done. Alt tab pause in the midline beat. No fine bow, but the headers meet. Wristwatch dim with a frame type blink. Aura too light for the ink they think.
Then I lean one side. Photo click. Then I lean one side. Photo click. Then I lean one side. Photo click. Then I lean one side.
Photo click. Photo click.
Zip file shut like a stealth type nod. Jacket hang light but it drip like fraud. Nothing get done till I scan that zone. Break line fold when I claim that tone. Steps don't echo but the vibe don't lag. Paper clip snap with a jazz tag swag. Alt key rest but the flex still speak. Highlight trace in a midweek streak. Copy don't paste to the head tilt land. Cursor don't flash till I lift one hand. Fit don't match but the stance get paid. Nothing look planned but the aura laid. Inbox full but the desk stay flat. Whole scene frame when I tap like that. No loud step just to scroll and float. Eyes too calm for a meeting quote.
Then I lean one side. Photo click. Then I lean one side. Photo click. Then I lean one side. Photo click. Then I lean one side.
Photo click. Photo click. Photo click. Photo click. Photo click.
Smooth like a vinyl pull. One notch sharp, make the silence full. Vest don't move, but the hallway bend. They don't breathe till my stride extend.
Bad chick glass with a tempo check. Light blink once like a subtle flex. Shoes don't creak, but the echo spin. No one speak till I lock that grin. Wrist angle, pause like a final draft. Laser fall flat with a runway math. Steps roll slow on a preset path. Over too tight for a Monday graphs.
Elevator glow with a golden tint. Breath on hold when I lean, I sprint. Time card tap with a jazz type feel. Fit read calm but the pressure real. Wall clock don't when I make that turn. Exception hush when my ID burn. Shoes too dull but the stance got weight. Shift don't start till I set that rate.
And she swipes smooth like a vinyl pull. One notch sharp, make the silence full. Vest don't move, but the hallway bend. They don't breathe till my stride extend. And she swipes smooth like a vinyl pull. One notch sharp, make the silence full. Vest don't move, but the hallway bend. They don't breathe
breathe till my stride extend.
Stride say rank with no loud tone. Tie drop clean in the neutral zone. Cuff link low like a reset line. Click don't hit till I shift that spine. Desk view fade with a grayscale push. Break room bow when I pass that hush. No alarm ring but the eye still dart. Every blank space got my silhouette part.
Form too tight for a background slip. One blink stretch, got the frame on grip. No extra flare, just motion tune. Hair stay cold, but the zone get groomed. Even my stillness, mark time and grid. Hands don't shake when the keycard slid. Office stay loud, but I mute that sound. All lights dim when the pace come round.
Then she swipe smooth like a vinyl pool. One notch sharp, make the silence full. Vest don't move, but the hallway bend. They don't breathe till my stride extend. Then she swipe smooth like a vinyl pool. One notch sharp, make the silence full. Vest don't move, but the hallway bend. They don't breathe till my stride extend. They don't breathe till my stride extend.
Payroll ping with a low grade thump. Chair don't shift but the tension bump. Cursor blink like a check-in wait. Time card rests at a frozen rate. Shoes on mute but the stance inflate. Glance too soft but the form dictate. Monitor hum with a two-tone glide. My steel frame run the daily tide. Brian Wall drift in a static zone. Click don't count till I set that tone. Eyes don't lift but the floor reacts. Room stay loud but I cut all tracks. Payroll drift in a static zone. Click don't count till I set that tone. Eyes don't lift but the floor reacts. Room stay loud but I cut all tracks. Break room chatter like a background score. But I don't respond, I just hold the door. Laptop boot in a 3-beat swing. But I blink once and the files all sing. No thumb tap, just pressure lean. Clipboard nod in a frame so clean. Silence cut through a paper stack. They wait to move till I lean right back. Payroll drift in a static zone. Click don't count till I set that tone. Eyes don't lift but the floor reacts. Room stay loud but I cut all tracks. Payroll drift in a static zone. Click don't count till I set that tone. Eyes don't lift but the floor reacts. Room stay loud but I cut all tracks. I don't rush steps, just sink the air. Pace don't change but I still declare. Half cup warm on a plastic tray. But the move flip fast when I shift my way. Desk get sharp with a neutral glow. Tie don't move but the rank still show. No top flow badge, no speaker roll. But they chart my path like a payroll go. Inbox still but the task complete. One slow breath and a pace repeat. Fit don't flex but the thread on mute. Or a tight beat make the system reboot. Blazer don't shine but it's still each glance. Spreadsheet hush when I shift my stance. Even the wall for the tempo curve. Payroll loop with a boss type swerve. Payroll drift in a static zone. Click don't count till I set that tone. Eyes don't lift but the floor reacts. Room stay loud but I cut all tracks. Payroll drift in a static zone. Click don't count till I set that tone. Eyes don't lift but the floor reacts. Room stay loud but I cut all tracks.
Don't blink till I tilt one side. Paragraph 4 when my hands don't glide. Desk lamp frame like a headline tone. No font bold, but I still get shown. Draft mode click on the 2-bar cue. Sentences nod when my backline grew. No mouse drag, but the line feel weight. Monitor shift when I change that state. Draft mode lean with a one-hand grip. Post too still, but the thought lines flip. Chair don't rock, but the floor gets cued. Whole doc swing when my breath renew. One clicks off like a thread imprint. Headers align when my tone gets hint. No tab key, just a pose I lift. Inbox quiet when I scroll that shift. Post-it edge with a color code tag. Shoes lay flat, but the words still drag. Caps lock off, but the style stay firm. Every blank field got a corner to turn. Draft mode lean with a one-hand grip. Post too still, but the thought lines flip. Chair don't rock, but the floor gets cued. Whole dock swing with my breath renew. Paper clip card on a graph type sway. Deadlines bend when I clear that tray. Pen roll stop in a silent twist. Cursor on edge like a closing list. Fit too bland but the vibe in sync. Face don't move but the boardroom blink. All black frame in a grayscale suit. Statement drop like a baseline loop. Inbox red like a manual cue. Steps don't track but the system new. No email sent but the buzz still live. Aura too clean for a 5-man drive. Stack too neat but the breath say pause. Outlook dim when I shift that clause. I don't rush, just scroll and post. Draft mode lean with a caption ghost. Draft mode lean with a one-hand grip. Post too still but the thought lines flip. Chair don't rock but the floor gets cued. Whole dock swing with my breath renew.
Line sharp like a paid in scroll. Files don't bend till I set that crease. Steps too smooth for the floor to speak. No loud fit but the thread looks stitched. Paper trail move when my stance gets switched. Keyboard lean with a single nod. Posture like code when the layout odd. Stepler edge fold when the breath stay calm. No fast hands but the form still bomb. Print the weight like a sidekick ghost. Alt tab shift when I claim that post. Stepler edge fold when the breath stay calm. No fast hands but the form still bomb. Print the weight like a sidekick ghost. Alt tab shift when I claim that post. Clip don't snap till the vibe get tight. Shoes don't flex but the shadow bite. Form too light for a high vis glow. Still get tagged when the tone go low. Inbox pause when I drag that frame. Corner of the desk got a printed name. No hotkey but the click still slice. Workday loop with a cut so precise. Stepler edge fold when the breath stay calm. No fast hands but the form still bomb. Print the weight like a sidekick ghost. Alt tab shift when I claim that post. Stapler edge fold when the breath stay calm. No fast hands but the form still bomb. Print the weight like a sidekick ghost. Alt tab shift when I claim that post. Breath sheet snap with a pen line sway. No push on but I move that tray. Post it stack like a flex in mute. Or too rich for a name brand suit. Column don't shift but I lean one cell. Even my paws got a story to tell. Clip face slow on a dotted tab. Time don't tick when the printout grab. Phone light blink in the folded scene. Data don't load till I touch that screen. One deep breath and the rows get still. Budget don't flex but the sales get filled. No one call but the mail come fast. All because I just let one task fall in place like a stapled line. Edge too clean for a second sign. Stapler edge fold when the breath stay calm. No fast hands but the form still bomb. Print a weight like a sidekick ghost. Alt tab shift when I claim that post. Stapler edge fold when the breath stay calm. No fast hands but the form still bomb. Print a weight like a sidekick ghost. Alt tab shift when I claim that post. Yeah. Wow. Step. Wow. Step late clean like a vinyl cue. Toe edge glide with a payroll view. ID flash with a sidestep glide. Floor don't squeak but it still divide.
Vest lock firm with a one-hand tap. No words said, but they all recap. Shadow drop soft in a motion shift. Chair don't spin, but the zone uplift. Mayday path got a hallway spin. Heels don't slip, but the vibe slide in. Bad swing left with a no-look pull. Flow mat bend when I set that rule. Laminate path got a hallway spin. Heels don't slip, but the vibe slide in. Bad swing left with a no-look pull. Flow mat bend when I set that rule. No scroll bar, but the scene advance. Back don't lean, but the fit got stance. File pass smooth like a DJ fade. Or too crisp for a lunchroom grade. Desklight blink with a quiet nod. Shoes draw lines like a starter pod. No desk badge, but the door still part. Laminate lane with a noir type art. Laminate path got a hallway spin. Heels don't slip, but the vibe slide in. Bad swing left with a no-look pull. Flow mat bend when I set that rule. Laminate path got a hallway spin. Heels don't slip, but the vibe slide in. Bad swing left with a no-look pull. Flow mat bend when I set that rule.
Stride on cue like a locked-in reel. Break room freeze when I cut that heel. Tie not tight, but the angle flex. Keycard float like a DM text. Cuff link mat, but the bounce stay hard. Every 4 steps feel HR guard. No dress code list on a profile slip, but the stance right rules in a 3-bar clip.
Badge don't beat, bitches not impasse. Elevator pause when I tap that glass. No loud look, just eyes and chin. Inbox full when my breath come in. Brake line shift on a hallway stair. Shoes too low, but the walk got flair. Every floor step got a boardroom knock. Even off clock, I still gridlock. Laminate path got a hallway spin. Heels don't slip, but the vibe slide in. Bad swing left with a no-look pull. Floor mat bend when I set that rule. Laminate path got a hallway spin. Heels don't slip, but the vibe slide in. Bad swing left with a no-look pull. Floor mat bend when I set that rule.
Flat with the crisp full cue. Chair don't roll till the stance come through. Clock hit 10, but the breath stay light. Project a blink when I shift that sight. Slide deck froze, but I don't react. Hand on chin with the focus intact. No page flip, just a margin lean. Fit too mute, but the posture mean. Blaze a cue frame in a frozen shot. Don't move, but the room gets hot. One low nine, make the boardroom drift. Or sit tall when the screen don't lift. Remote don't click till the line gets seen. Spotlight dim when the move go clean. No click track, but the slide advance. Just from the edge of a shifted stance. No one speak till my cuff gets shown. Even in quiet, the presence known. Fit say press, but the words say none. Boardroom fold when I lift that thumb. Blaze a cue frame in a frozen shot. Don't move, but the room gets hot. One low knob, make the boardroom drift.
draft type mood. I just breathe once and the pace get cued. Clicker in hand but the vibe too live. No laser point, just a glance that drives. Notebook closed with a title glance. Chair too square but the leg got stance. Deadline curve in a one-line pitch. Every phrase land like a button stitch. Backlight glare in a three-point tilt. Steam don't rise but the tone get built. No slide flick, just tempo eyes. Even my pause got a focus size. Color stay calm in a grayscale form. Whole room fold in a midline storm. Pose don't change but the mood's in sync. PowerPoint drop when I sip, not think. Laser Q frame in a frozen shot. Slide don't move but the room gets high. With a flicker blink. Step too slow but the hallway sink. Shoulder brush pass with a page wide stare. Lights cut soft but I don't prepare. ID drop smooth in a one hand flow. Stare too long and the room say go. Elevator hum with a baseline slide. Button don't press, just wait outside. Overhead glow when I pass that lane. Feet don't shift but it spell my name. Shoes don't squeak but the vibe expand. Whole floor tilt when I lift one hand. Whole floor tilt when I lift one hand. Hallway hush with my collar tilt. Pause in place, let the tension build. Air too light, but the weight stay known. One slow turn and the rhythm grown. Step don't echo, but the tone gets placed. Even the clock, hold breath in space. Blazer unwrinkled, fit unfazed. Every calm move in a time-free haze. Overhead glow when I pass that lane. Late don't shift, but it spell my name. Shoes don't squeak, but the vibe expand. Whole floor tilt when I lift one hand. Floor tilt when I lift one hand. Cuff too low, but the frame look tight. Clock hands freeze when I pause mid-light. No fast nod, just a patient scan. Every eye turn when I plant that stand. Paper tray lean with a half-inch shift. One head tilt and a team uplift. No wide arms, just a tucked in hole. But the line realign when the gaze unfold.
Passport flick with a two-step click. Shoes move slow, but the file get picked. Printer start up with a blink I give. Whole room move just from how I live. Nothing loud, but the air feels spiked. Or a drop calm like a dimmed out mic. Even in silence, the past they scored. Overhead glow, got a room restored. Overhead glow when I pass that lane. Loop don't shift, but it spell my name. Shoes don't squeak, but the vibe expand. Whole floor tilt when I lift one hand. Blink on a glass top screen. I don't rush, but the check-in clean. Jacket stay pressed like a key in hole. Slide don't scroll, but the column fold. Palm on mouse with a frozen frame. Click don't fire till I tilt that name. Form still blank, but the field knows vibe. Cursor don't move, but the doc alive.
Tenfold when I lean one note. No No keys hit, but the roll still flow. One exhale and the room gets time. Data don't load, but the pace align.
No alarm buzz, but I enter first. Desklight hum like a second verse. Blazer unbutton on, still stay set. One leg cross, got the whole vibe met. Taskbar blink, but I blink back slow. Click sound soft, but the tone still grow. Every wave tap on the sideboard beat, while the whole cube farm play on repeat. Time stand for when I lean one note. No keys hit, but the roll still float. One exhale and the room gets time. Data don't load, but the pace align. Shirt don't wrinkle, but the day feel creased. Every 4 bars like a task released. Calendar grid, try to box my breath, but I clock my moves in a silent death. Cursor tag sit in a calm 2-step. Breath hold long like a hallway rep. Windows flicker with the dim type glow. Or say move in the chart, just go.
Header don't bow, but the file gets seen. Tone don't spike, but I rule that screen. One note drop on the dry line cue, but the whole week changed from the way I skew.
No fast walk, but the tray refill. Stamp too clean for a midday chill. I don't plan, just scroll and lift. Time stand forward with a hallway shit.
Time stand forward when I lean one note. No keys hit, but the roll still float. One exhale and the room gets time. Data don't load, but the pace align.
Time stand forward when I lean one note. No keys here, but the roll still float. One exhale and the room gets time. This data don't load, but the pace align.
Where rise on a cane there. Keycard float on the lanyard bend. Door don't click till I face that in. Motion too smooth for a retinal scan. No hands wave, but the lock just ran. Shoes hit floor with a padded cue. Step don't echo, but the zone feel new. No fast nod, just a hallway lean. All wrapped tight like a Taylor scene. Keycard float when I move that lane. Door don't speak, but it know my name. Step don't spike, but the light turns blue. Badge don't flash, but the wall slide through. Gate don't swing, it just nod and blink. Each new zone like a drink, I think. No loud fit, just a crease held tight, but the air part ways when I walk in right. Palm stay still while the badge gets red. No back check when the form is fed. Clip don't shake when I pass that scan, and the hall moves slow with a sync so grand.
Keycard float when I move that lane. Door don't speak, but it know my name. Step don't spike, but the light turns blue. Badge don't flash, but the wall slide through.
Hallway shift with a pattern shift. Light cut left like a plot line twist. No map track, but the steps pretty clear. 1 foot pause and the route appear. Tag don't ping, but the crowd inhale. Or 2 set for a scan to fail. Scene too plain, but the lane gets slick. I move like slides in a Keynote flick.
Clipboard tap with a silent cue. No back glance, just a path pulled through. Line don't form, but the row still stand. Pace hold tight like a barcode brand. No check mark click, just a side I draw. Whole floor tilt from the code I saw. Every access point just bow and clear. Keycard float, I appear, not steer. Keycard float when I move that lane. Door don't speak, but it know my name. Step don't spike, but the light turns blue. Badge don't flash, but the wall slide through.
Cursor blink, but I don't type fast. One slow nod and the thought get cast. No scroll bar, but the page expands. Index tilt, make the doc change hands. No words said, but the frame get bold. Jacket don't crease, but the breath feel cold. Click don't drop, but the form complete. Every blank space just match my beat.
Cursor still market made, market made, market made, it made, it cursor still market made, market made, market made, it made, it cursor still market made, market made, market made, it made, it cursor still market made, market made, market made, it made, it.
Hands don't move, but the screen react. No code type, but the file intact. Posture say more than 1,000 mails. Every breath drop like a mission trail. Timeline pause when I set that lean. Screen too dim, but my mark still seen. Fit too neat for a flash type show, but the task aligned when I drop that flow.
Cursor still market made, market made, market made, it made, it cursor still market made, market made, market made, it made, it cursor still market made, market made, market made, it made, it cursor still market made, market made, market made, it made.
Grid don't load, but the shift come clear. No one speak till I move that ear. Outline don't shape till I scan that zone. One low hum, turn the task to stone. I don't chase ranks, they list my pace. Cursor blink back like a mirror trace. Briefcase closed, but the deal unfold. And the board reset when the gates take hold. Chair don't roll, but the room rotate. Timestamp change when I'm out that state. Lines don't fill, but the work complete. From a single sigh in a posture seat. Text don't glow, but the font look crisp. Whole team stall when I lift that wrist. Cursor blink, I let it flow. Then the inbox shift with a solid no.
Cursor still market made, market made, market made, it made, it cursor still market made, market made, market made, it made, it cursor still market made, market made, market made, it made, it cursor still market made, market made, market made, it made, it cursor still market made, market made, 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 market made, it made.
Yeah.
Well, backlight hum in a frozen zone. Chair don't move, but the task gets known. Finger don't lift, but the slide bar drop. Whole screen wait when I let that stop. No voice raised, just a collar crisp. Stare hold firm like a sign-off script. Posture stay tall in a desk type scene. One slight lean and the flow look mean.
Backlight static with a no sound stance. Monitor glow, make the pitch advance. Don't press in, just blink and shift. Whole plan tilt with a head turn lift.
No hands wave, but the cursor sway. Fit to mute, but it led that way. Notification blink, but I don't react. Whole thread shift with a glance intact. One slow sip, make the line go bold. Even silence fold when the vibe too cold. I don't act fast, just time that wait. In the pause, I dictate fate.
Backlight static with a no sound stance. Monitor glow, make the pitch advance. Don't press in, just blink and shift. Whole plan tilt with a head turn lift.
Yeah, chair don't squeak, but the zone lock in. Lines don't move till I breathe that wind. Even in pause, the report get done. Just from the weight of the eyes I run. Office light dim when I cross that room. No fast steps, just silent boom. And the screen low slow like it know my pace. One still pose and the chart find place.
Click don't sound, but the file gets read. Or too sharp for a task force thread. Desk too bare, but the plan complete. From a static move and a one-word beat. Power don't show, but the code unfold. Tone don't rise, but the mark stay bold. I don't write lines, just pose and flex. Backlight hum, hold a silent text.
like static with a no sound stance. Monitor glow, make the pitch advance. Don't press in, just blink and shift. Whole plan tilt with a head turn lift. Don't bright static with a no sound stance. Monitor glow, make the pitch advance. Don't press in, just blink and shift. Whole plan tilt with a head turn lift.